Alright guys, so I'm going to show you in this video tutorial how I key in orders to the broker which I'm using. So whether you're using Halifax as a broker or Interactive Brokers, they both use the same trading platform, right? So there are two choices. You can use the desktop version. So for the desktop version, it is called the Trader Workstation. And when you open up the Trader Workstation, which you can download, and you open it up, it will look something like this, right? This is Trader Workstation. Or you can also key in your orders using the mobile version. So I'll show you both versions. I'll start with the desktop version, which is the Trader Workstation. So again, when you open up your Trader Workstation, there are two formats. You can have what we call the classic Trader Workstation, TWS, which I'm pointing to at the bottom. So this is the classic version which I like, I prefer, or the Mosaic version, which looks something like this. Okay, so I'm going to use the classic TWS version. So currently the market is closed, and I like that because I always place my orders before the market opens. So when the market opens and the price reaches my intended entry or stop loss or target price, it will be executed automatically. So let's imagine I like to place a trade right now. I like to place a long trade. So let me just bring up an example. So let's imagine I like to put a long entry on ACIW. As you can see, at this point of time, the price was bouncing off the 50 moving average, right? So this is a 2-candle reversal pattern. That's a confirmation candle that makes a higher low and closes above the high of that reversal candle, right? My stochastics is oversold, my MACD is bullish, so I'm anticipating that the price will continue going up, right? It's on a impulse retracement. It's going to be going up. So I'm going to place a buy order just above the high of this confirmation candle. So the high of this candle, if I click and I look at the box on the left, the high is 22.65. So my buy order will be 22.60 plus 3 cents, 22.68. Okay, so I'm going to just note it here, 22.68. Let me see if I can just get it there. I can't exactly move it, 22.68. It's okay. I'm just going to write it down, right? So again, I'm going to put a buy order, right? It's going to be a buy stop limit order. So my entry price is always a buy stop limit order. So the stop price is the entry price, which is 22.68, right? 22.68, which is 3 cents above the high of that candle, right? Yes. And so what it means is that if the price goes to 22.68, it would trigger the buy order and you'll buy at the market price. But I would have to put a limit of 3 cents above my intended entry price. So 22.68 plus 3 cents is 22.71. That is the limit. So I will not buy anything above that price. Okay, so that's my entry price over there. My stop loss would be a sell stop order. Okay, and my stop loss would be a few cents, 3 cents below the low of this confirmation candle, which is 21.87 minus 3 cents is 21.84. Okay, so my stop loss is 21.84. There you go. All right. So what is my risk per share? 1R. Okay. So the 1R risk per share would be 22.68 minus 21.84. Let me just grab my calculator. So 22.68 minus 21.84, that's 84 cents. So 84 cents is my risk per share. And my target price would be 2R or 2.5R above the entry price. So 1R is 84 cents. 2.5R will be $2.10. Okay, so my target price will be a sell limit order. And my sell limit order will be at $2.10 plus 22.68. So that's 24.78. So that is my target price. If it hits 24.78, I'm going to sell at the limit, which means 24.78 or higher. All right. So I'm going to put all this into my brokerage entry order. All right. So let me go back to the brokerage platform. Again, whether you're using Halifax or Interactive Brokers, they use the same platform, right? So I'm going to key in my order right now. So what I do is I'm going to look for the stock. So I'm going to go to this over there. Now you can go to any row you want. So I'm going to key in ACIW. That's the stock which I'm looking for. Enter. And I can either buy the stock or buy the options or the CFDs, right? So again, if you're not a US citizen, you can use CFDs that allow you to take on a position with only roughly 10% margin, which means out of 10,000 position, you only have to buy, put a cash deposit of 1,000, right? If you can't use CFDs, you can just buy the stock itself. It's the same thing, right? So I'll click on stock, okay? And there we are. So right now the market is closed. So the last transacted price was 22.65. That was the last closing price when the market closed yesterday. So before the market opens, I'm going to put in my order. So to buy, I'm going to click on ask. You can see buy, sell. So I'm going to click on buy. And we have got this panel that comes up, right? So first I have to key in the quantity. How many shares do you want to buy, all right? Well, you have to use your position sizing calculator, right? So again, this is the calculator that you have, okay? So you have to key in your entry price. Entry price was, let me see, what was the entry price? 22.68. And our stop loss was 21.84. Your target price 24.78. Right? So the risk to return ratio is 1:2.5. Okay. So we have to key in our current account size. In other words, what is the current capital that we have? Because we only want to risk 1% of that capital. Again, if you're more confident, more experienced, you can risk up to 3%. I always suggest you start risking 1%. So what is the current capital that you have? Again, you have to check with your brokerage platform. If you click on account over here, you can see that, for example, look at net liquidation value. Your net liquidation value tells you what is the value of your account, your capital that you have, right? So for example, in this account, I've got $262,000. 939, right? So I'm going to round it off to 262,900, right? So in that case, hold on, give me a sec. 262,900. Okay. So if that's my total capital, I'm risking 1%. I should be buying 3,129 shares. Again, if you don't have $250,000 in your account, and if you've got 10 grand, then you should buy 119 shares, right? So it'll tell you exactly how many shares to buy based on your capital and how much you're risking, all right? So let's stick to 10 grand. Let's imagine you've got 10 grand, right? So we're going to buy 119 shares. So let's go back to this. I'm going to key in here 119 shares. Now, for the order type, I'm entering with a stop limit order, right? Stop limit order, STPLMT. I have to key in the stop price and the limit price. So my stop price, which is my entry price, was 22.68, which we just determined, right? And the limit is 22.71. Okay? And I'm going to click preview. transmit, and there we have it. All right. So buy ACIW 119 shares at a stop limit order. Okay, the stop price is 22.68. So if the price goes to 22.68, right now it's 22.65. If it goes to 22.68, you will buy at the market price, but no higher than 22.71. Okay? Now, this is my entry order. I have to attach my stop loss and target price. I have to attach it to my entry price. So to do that, I'll go to this row again, right click, and attach a bracket order. Right? So when you click on bracket order, you have got two more orders, which is a sell limit, that is your target price, and your sell stop, which is your stop loss price. So my stop loss price, we determined it. What's wrong with my tongue today? I don't know. 21.84. Okay, and my target price, 24.78. There we go. Now, for your stop loss and your target price, it must always be a good till cancel order, GTC. GDC. All right. This could be a day order or GDC as well. It's up to you. All right. So once it's ready, you can click update, and there you go. Your order is in. Okay. And anytime if you want to cancel the order, just click cancel. Right. Click cancel. Boom. It's gone. All right. So that's exactly how you would key in an order. All right. Now, if you want to short a stock, for example, you want to go short, you want to sell short, is the opposite. For example, if I want to short Twitter, let's key in Twitter, and well, again, I could choose CFDs if I've got CFDs. Right. So to sell short, if I'm shorting, I'm selling, I click on sell, the bid, right? So click sell. So I want to sell, let's say I want to sell 200 shares of Twitter. And again, I always enter with a stop limit order. Stop limit. So right now, Twitter is selling at about 18.12. That's the last closing price. So I want to short it. So I'll only sell it if it goes, for example, to $18, right? So I always want to set it lower than the current price. So my stop price will be $18. And I'm going to put a limit of $17.97. So if it goes down to $18 today, you would sell at a market price, but no lower than $17.97. So notice that when you're selling short, your limit price is always below your stop price. But when you go long, your limit price is above your stop price. Okay, so I'm going to transmit the order. Okay, and there we go. That is my entry order to sell 200 shares of Twitter, to short it, right? Now again, you can right click, attach a bracket order. So when you're short selling, you have got two buy orders. This is your take profit, and that's your stop loss. Again, this has to be good till cancel, GTC, GDC, right? So I'm going to short it at 18. If it goes to 18, for example, if it goes to 18, example, I'll just give an example, 1880, I'm going to buy it back and make a loss, right? If it goes down to, say, $15 or whatever, I'm going to take profits over there, right? So that's exactly how you key in an order for a short sell. Once you already click transmit, right? Once it's transmitted, again, you can always cancel it, right? So there you go. So this is exactly how you key in your orders for the trading platform, again using either Halifax or Interactive Brokers. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how you can use the app, the mobile app on Halifax or Interactive Brokers if you do not like to use the desktop version which I just showed you. So I'm going to do a screen sharing on my iPhone that runs the app. Let me just open it up right now. Alright, there we go. So when you open up the app, you would see something like this. Okay, I know it looks a bit confusing. These are all the current positions I have, but let me just show you what you need to know. So in this app, how do you key in an order, right? So you have to go to More, click on More, and click on Order Ticket to order a specific stock, right? So I'm going to click on Order Ticket, and again I'm going to key in ACIW. Enter, and again you can choose buying the stock or buying the CFD. Right, so I'm going to choose, it doesn't matter, whatever you choose you get the same result because you're buying either the stock or the CFD. So I'm just going to click on stock. So there you have it. You have got the current price 22.65, which is the closing price when the market closed yesterday, right? So I'm going to click in the buy order, click buy over here. Let me just move it up, click buy. So I have to key in my password. Let it log in. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay, so next, key in the quantity. So again, whatever quantity it may be, depending on the size of your account, it could be, for example, 300 shares. Next is to put in whether it's a day order or good to cancel order. So I put in good till cancel order. And again, what is the order type? Click on that. Stop limit, right? Stop limit order. And again, you have to key in the stop price and the limit price. So that's the intended entry price. That's the maximum you're willing to pay. So I'm going to use the same figures as previously. Stop price would be 22.68. So if it goes to 22.68, it will buy at the market price, but no more than 22.71. That is the limit I'm willing to pay. All right. Next, I must attach a bracket order. I'm going to click over here, click this button, attach bracket order. So move it up. Okay. So my profit, switch that off. Okay, so my stop loss would be 21.84. And my target price, which is this, your profit taker target price, would be 24.78. There we go. And again, you have to ensure that it is a good till cancel order and change it to good till cancel. Good till cancel. There we go. So once it's all ready, all right, I can choose an account. Once it's all ready, I just slide to buy. There we are. So the buy order is in. It will buy 300 shares of ACIW if the price goes up, right? Currently the price is 22.65. If it goes to 22.68, it will buy at the market price, but no higher than 22.71. And once it is bought, I've got my stop loss and my target price in place to sell at a profit or sell at a loss, depending on where the price goes. All right. So if I want to cancel the order, I'm just going to go to More again, and go to Orders and Trades. And you can see my order is over here. That is my pending order. Okay, so if I want to cancel it, I can just click on it over here and click Cancel. Or I could modify it. I could change the numbers which I've set in. So I'm going to cancel the order. I'm not going to enter this order, cancel it. There we are. So it's canceled, right? And these are my existing orders that I've placed. So again, I can click to cancel or click to modify the specific stop loss or the target prices of those orders, right? And again, if you click on Portfolio, right, these are all the existing positions that you will have, that you may have taken these positions in your, right? So you can click on this as well, More, and you can look at, click on Account. Click on Account, you can see again your net liquidation. Net liquidation is the capital that you have right now. So if I'm going to place a trade, I'm going to risk 1% of my capital, or whatever your capital may be, right? So that is how you use this app on, again, Interactive Brokers or Halifax. They use the same trading platform, okay? Now, if I want to place a sell order, if I like to short a stock, right? Short sell a stock, I'm just going to show you very quickly. I'm going to click on More again and move this aside. Click on Order Ticket. And say I want to short Twitter, right? So Twitter. And again, I could short the stock or the CFD, right? So I'm going to click CFD. If I've got CFD, so I'm going to click on CFD. And current price is 18.08. So if it continues to go down, I want to have a short position. So I'm going to click Sell over here. Click Sell. I'm going to choose the account which I'm using. I've got multiple accounts. Quantity, again, you've got to use your position sizing calculator to calculate how many shares you're going to short. So let's imagine I'm going to short 500 shares. Again, good to cancel order. Order type, stop limit. Stop limit. There we go. So right now the price is 18.08. If it goes down to $18, I'm going to sell it. So that is my intended entry price of $18. So if it drops to 18, it's going to stop and sell it for me at the market price. But I must place a limit. I'm not going to sell it anything less than $17.97, for example, which is 3 cents below the intended entry price. Because if it's too low, I don't want to sell it, right? So that is the lowest I'm willing to go. That's my limit. Next, I attach a bracket order. I'm going to click on this, attach a bracket order, where once I attach a bracket order, I would have, again, my stop loss price and my take profit price. Okay, so I'm selling at $18. If it goes up to $18.50, for example, I'm gonna stop out, right? So 50 cents risk per trade. I'm gonna put my take profit at $17. All right, that's fine. Again, I'm gonna change it to a good to cancel. Good to cancel. Once I'm ready, I'm going to slide and the sell order will be in, right? So that's exactly how you place a trade using the mobile platform, right? So that concludes this part of the lesson on placing orders with the broker.